Good morning. Hope you all had a good sleep last night and you all are awake and fresh and ready to do another meditation. So today, what we are going to do is we are going to use the element of water. Okay, and we are going to be mindful of this element of water and use the properties of the water to help us in our daily lives. So let's begin, as we do, with a prayer of thanksgiving and gratitude to the universe for helping us, for being there for us, for guiding us, and especially the 5 elements of the universe that at various points of time are molding our lives, our journey, and bring to forefront the water element, the element of water. And thank the universe for giving us such abundance of water, water in the form of rain, water, lakes, rivers, because our bodies are also 70% water. So water forms a really important part in our lives. So thank the universe for giving us water whenever we need, so that we don't die of thirst. There is abundance of water around us. And breathe in and out. And just be aware of water. So when you are aware of this element of water, what does it bring to your mind?
Calmness.
Peace, calmness. So let's bring that element into our body of peace, of calmness. And feel all the water elements in your body are becoming calm. Peace, teaching you to be calm. Because if you remember, think of a lake near your house that you've gone to, and the lake is calm. And then you throw a stone in it, and then what happens? There are ripples. The calmness is gone. So think of that as a thought. Sometimes our mind is calm, but this sudden thought comes in, which acts like a stone. It just creates ripples and waves in our mind. And then what happens? The calmness is gone. And we get agitated. But what happens in the lake? After some time, that rock sinks to the bottom and the lake is calm again. So can we incorporate that in our lives? So that whenever there is something that is agitating us, which is a thought like a stone, which breaks the calmness, can we just take time out step back and let that thought run its course without responding, without doing anything. Because if you think about it, if you go and try to take out the thought, there is even more agitation in the lake. So let it be, let it sink to its place in the lake. So then once it becomes calm, then we can learn, then we can respond to the situation with a calm mind. So let's try and incorporate that in our daily lives, and especially today, so that anytime there is an agitating thought, just let it go. Like just now when I was talking to you all, someone was trying to call me. So I just went and put the phone away and said, I will come back once I finish the meditation. So fortunately for us, we are able to keep things aside for a while and then get back to it. So let's be calm like the water. The other element of water is that it flows, right? So in case there are obstacles in its path, it just changes its path and flows around the obstacle. So let's use that element of the water in our daily lives. So be mindful, bring to awareness a problem that is troubling you. Something that, we usually like to go through a problem, but we are not able to because it is like a big boulder in front of us. So bring that problem to center stage. And now think that you are water. So what does the water do? It tries to go against the rock. And then when it finds that it can't move forward, it bends, goes around the rock and flows again. So now take a minute and think, is there any workaround that you can do around this problem? Be like the water and flow around it. So I'll give you all a minute to think about what else can you do to resolve this problem. Ask for divine intervention, divine help. They're all around us. We are all meditating as one. So use the group energy to try and get a solution to this problem that you're facing. Something that's been troubling you, maybe since this morning or yesterday, or for a while, and see what can be the solution, the workaround. You can actually put your palms out in receiving position to receive these messages. So now visualize yourself like water, changing your path a little, moving around the obstacle, and then moving forward. And if you need more time later, when you come back to this, you can pause it here, think about it, and then come back and restart the meditation. And let's move forward. So you have your goal ahead of you. You are using the elements of water to reach your goal. So one is you ask for energy from the water. So how do you ask for energy? As I said, body is 70% water. So when you are drinking water, put in your wish into that water and say, this is how I want my day to be. So hold the glass between your hands and put in the wish. So visualize yourself doing it. Let's practice it. Put your hands as if it's around a glass of water and put in the wish. Maybe put in the wish that may I be calm like you today. As I drink you, may you fill me with calmness. And feel the peace in your body as you visualize yourself drinking this calm water. Sip it in the day. There is no hurry. Take time, drink the water with awareness, with mindfulness. And next, if there is an obstacle, you just change your course a bit, move around the obstacle if you're not able to go over the obstacle or break the obstacle, and go around it and flow again towards your goal. And the third element of water, it takes the shape of the container it is in. So it is able to change as per the circumstances. It is flexible. It can merge with anything. It does not say, I am this flowing river. I'm not going to take the shape of your glass or a bottle. It happily changes shape depending on what is needed, the situation it is put into. So let's put in that awareness that can we be like water and change as per the circumstances. Let's stop being rigid and saying only this works for me and not look at other ways of doing things. Once you open yourself up, you find that maybe you have even more solutions, even more experiences, because you have just widened your horizon. Instead of following the narrow path, so think that you're walking through a tunnel, tunnel vision. So you are going through this because you've been told this is the way to go. So your vision is only that much focused. Works when you need it, but other times visualize that you've come out, you're out in the open, and you have 360 degrees vision. And you adapt to whatever is your surrounding. So when the water is flowing like a river, it has a different energy. When it goes and merges with the sea, it just loses itself in the sea. But then it is one with the vast oceans around the world. Infinite possibilities from a tiny stream or a river as it started out. In your body, it has a different form. So now visualize the shape that is good for you. How would you like yourself to be? And last, the power of water. While we said that it flows around an obstacle to reach a goal, but it also, as it does the same thing again and again, it also wears down the obstacle. But it takes time. Think of the paths that it's created in the mountains. It's been able to even break mountains, rocks. But over the years, over time, it didn't happen at a moment. It went on that path, did the same thing again and again and again. So as I said earlier, sometimes focus is great. Sometimes you need to be open. So be flexible like water. So visualize that you're going to do, there is this particular obstacle. Currently, you will do a workaround, but for the future, you will work on ensuring that you don't face this obstacle again. So what for you is your biggest obstacle in life? Bring that obstacle to your forefront. Bring it in awareness and say, this is the obstacle that I want to work on. For example, it could be becoming irritated easily because people keep throwing various stones at us and we are agitated. So bring that and say, okay, if I get irritated easily, what can I do to wear down this obstacle? Because obviously it is an obstacle. It's an obstacle in our path to great relationships, in our path to achieving things. Because if all the time we get irritated very fast, then people will not like working with us. Our relationships will suffer. So what can we do? One, what we are doing every day, meditate and be calm before you start the day. What else can you do? Think of the solutions in your mind. Be flexible, be open. You can share your solutions on the group so that even the others can benefit from it. In my mind, I thought, can we do a 1-minute meditation or a 5-minute meditation every hour or every 2 hours? Put in an alarm, a notification, because that will help you build muscle. And then slowly you will find that it becomes a habit. And every time you feel yourself getting irritated, just take 5 minutes off. Visualize water, visualize calmness, visualize floating around the obstacle, because you have to go towards your end goal. And then come back to the issue on hand. Maybe you'll find a solution in that 5 minutes that you were not able to think of because your mind was agitated. And you might be thinking, oh my God, Sharmila is talking so much. I'm not able to think. So mute me and take this time to think. Peace, calmness, shanti. When you think of it, I can feel it in my heart. I can feel the peace in my heart. And I can feel my heart opening up with joy, with happiness, because it's been allowed to just be. It's filled with energy of peace. And let's spread this peace to each and every part of our body. Let's take it upwards into our brain, center of our thinking, our mind, and bring in peace. May today all things we do be with calmness, with awareness, with mindfulness, with peace. And tell your thoughts, there is no hurry. It is okay. Time I have. And bring the peace to your throat, to your mouth, that whatever you eat today, you will eat peacefully. You will take time out. You will eat mindfully. And then to your throat, you're going to speak mindfully today. You will be aware of what you are saying. You will think before you speak. And that will make your heart happy, your lungs happy, because if you're not agitated, you'll be able to breathe in lots of oxygen and keep your body energized yet calm. And your stomach will be peaceful because you've eaten well. There is a lot of energy through deep breathing. And your legs and arms and shoulders will be calm today, at peace, because there is only peace flowing through you today. There is no place for stress. It is disintegrated. The water in your body is just disintegrating all the stress energies. And what you're left with is peace and more peace and energy. Because remember, water has energy. It might be a lazy river at some point of time, but when it needs to flow, it flows. When you think of energy, when you want energy, think of the Niagara Falls. Not now, but when you need energy. Now just think of the lazy river. So start your day with calmness. And we'll end the meditation here by giving thanks to the universe for helping us realize that we have all the things within us. We just need to be mindful about it. We just need to be aware about it. And we can seek the solutions from within. Thank you for filling us with peace and calm. Yet we are energized for the day. Thank you, my angels, my gurus, my Kuldeva, Devis, for looking after me, for helping me, for taking care of me. For that, I am utterly grateful to you. With heart full of gratitude, respect, and love, thank you, thank you, thank you. And stay in the peace for a few minutes more as I end this meditation.